Welcome to Miracles, Magic, and Milestones. We are about to meet some incredible kids and hear their stories as we celebrate 100 years of world-class medical care at Shriners Children's. It'll be inspiring and it'll be emotional, so buckle up. Shriners Children's opened their first facility in 1922, originally to treat children suffering from polio. Today, the healthcare system has expanded to treat children with orthopedic conditions, burns, craniofacial conditions, spinal cord injuries, and so much more. They've treated over 1.5 million patients to date, some of whose stories we will see here today. Renowned for providing the most amazing care anywhere, over the last century, Shriners Children's has gone above and beyond the medical aspects of physical care. They tirelessly work to treat every facet of a child's well-being while supporting their families throughout the process, creating a home away from home for so many. And Shriners Children's is a nonprofit, so we'll learn today about how this healthcare system ensures each patient receives exactly the care they need, regardless of insurance cost or coverage, no matter what. What Shriners Children's does for kids is nothing short of magical. But today we're going to throw in some magic of our own with a few special guests to celebrate this 100-year milestone while shining a light on a few truly incredible people. The ultimate goal of everyone at Shriners Children's is to empower kids to accomplish their dreams. Whether they want to be an astronaut and explore space, or a veterinarian and help animals, or grace the stage as a ballerina. Now, when two Shriners Children's patients got to meet professional dancer Derek Hough, they had a unique dance experience that I bet they'll never forget.
I'm Natalie, and I'm from Leola, Pennsylvania.
I'm Michaela. I'm from Johnson City, Tennessee.
So I'm an Irish dancer. My sister did Irish dance, and so I sort of just decided to do it.
I've been dancing since the age of 3 because my late dance teacher did baby ballet classes at my daycare. So I've been doing that ever since.
I was adopted from China, but they actually did not know that my elbow was fused. I had like 4 fingers, like this. So they took my pointer finger and shortened it and made it my thumb.
I was diagnosed with scoliosis at 11, and last year I had spinal fusion surgery.
There's no other feeling in the world than like a perfect round. Yeah.
Don't let your disability stop you from trying to do your dreams and reaching those goals.
All right, I'm here. We're about to go meet 2 amazing young ladies, Natalie and Michaela. We're gonna surprise them, so let's go. Hello, how are you? Good. Nice to meet you. Natalie. Michaela, how are you?
I'm good.
So lovely meeting you, ladies. I'm here for the dance class, so you guys gonna teach me, right?
Yeah.
So Michaela, what's your favorite style of dance?
Ballet.
Ballet?
Yes.
Do you want to show me some ballet?
Some basics are first position.
Oh, first position.
Second position.
Second position.
Third position.
Third.
Fourth.
Fourth.
And fifth.
Fifth. Beautiful.
Across the floor, you could do tombe, pas de bourrée, releve, pirouette, down.
Ooh, that's nice, girl.
And slide, and 1, 2, switch, 2, 3, step, kick, and down, and slide.
Okay, I pretty much didn't nail that, but that was pretty great. That was pretty good. Can I show you a little something?
Yeah.
All right, cool. 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Now watch when you hit this one, just like that, perfect. Here, now do a little dip. Whoa, boom. Dude. Yo, you guys were awesome. All right, so you guys taught me a little something, all right? I feel like I let you down, but I want to let you show off what you can do, all right? You want to go first? Oh, hey, what? What? Wait a minute. That was sick. Okay, when you were showing me, you were being like super, okay, we're gonna do one of these. And you just went, wha-da! All right. Michaela?
I'm gonna do a small jump that we do in class.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Woo! Let's go. Okay, so you were telling me your story about Shriners. So what does Shriners mean to you?
They're very nice, and they make me just feel at home. They make me feel like I get good care and that they really care about my case.
What about you? What does Shriners mean to you?
With mobility and being able to just function like any other person would has just really helped me.
Ladies, you guys are phenomenal and amazing, and obviously me loving dance so much, and you loving dance so much, we already have something amazingly in common. But you guys have overcome some amazing things. So you guys are so inspiring. Thank you so much for having the time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the little partner dance. That was pretty cool, right? Yeah. That was pretty cool. Thank you so much. It's so inspiring to meet two young ladies who have overcome so much and who are here with me today, having been through all that with smiles on their faces and doing what they love and following their passions. And it's incredibly inspiring, and we need more of that.
And now it is my pleasure to welcome a familiar face from Shriners Children's, Alec. Alec, it is so nice to meet you.
It's so nice to be with you today.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your connection to this incredible organization?
Of course. I've been going to Shriners Children's in Chicago since I was 2 months old. They've always encouraged me to be confident in who I am and to be independent. I'm currently a student at Northwestern University pursuing my dreams to become a sports broadcaster. And during the past 10 years, I've gotten to know a lot of Shriners in my work as a spokespatient. They're true heroes delivering the most amazing care anywhere to kids like me from every corner of the world. And I think you're going to love this story of how they started one of the most beloved pediatric healthcare systems 100 years ago.
Behind countless amazing patient success stories lies a special one few beyond the Shriners fraternity and hospital organization know. It's our story. Conceived from a simple vision and humble beginnings, Shriners Children's laid its roots in the groundwork of the Shriners International Fraternal Organization 150 years ago. Made up of a group of men who in 1872 forged a tireless commitment to serving their communities and building a better world. Inspired by seeing the severe health impacts of the early 20th century polio epidemic, the Shriners set out to grow a nationwide network of medical facilities specifically designed to serve children with orthopedic conditions and injuries. The result spawned the 1922 construction of the first Shriners Children's Hospital in Shreveport, Louisiana, and has since grown to numerous facilities in 3 countries with world-class pediatric capabilities for orthopedic conditions and injuries, as well as burn care, just to name a few. All serving kids worldwide and delivering amazing transformative care, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
I think it just starts with the fraternity where the brothers came together and said, we're more than just a fraternity. We can help other things, and we're raising money. We can take all of our resources and put them together and for one cause. And I think that's where, if it wasn't for the few guys that got together that made the fraternity of Shriners, we wouldn't even have the healthcare system where it's at today. As we mark 100 years of delivering the most amazing care anywhere, we couldn't be prouder of the 1.5 million patients' lives we've already touched, and remain vigilant in our resolve and responsibility to lead the next century of innovation in pediatric healthcare.
Our next story is about how Shriners Children's miraculously brought about a dream ending to every parent's worst nightmare. After a tragic accident left the use of her leg and her promising athletic future hanging in the balance, Shriners Children's world-class burn care team got her back in the game. And today, she's also a proud 2022 Shriners Children's National Patient Ambassador. Let's meet Catherine.
My name's Catherine. I'm a freshman at Northeastern University, and I'm also a member of the women's soccer team. In September of 2019, I was in a car accident that left me with third-degree burns, and I almost lost my leg.
So when Catherine first arrived to Shriners, she just had a smile that would light up a room and always had a positive attitude.
Well, you know, people like Catherine are fun to take care of because they really want to get better. She really, I think, exceeded all expectations.
Catherine was pretty special. She was one brave young lady. She had to endure a lot. This young lady had, her whole career was in front of her. She had committed to Northeastern to play soccer, and in an instant, that almost went away.
One of her goals was to be able to return to soccer. Like, we all know that was her passion. One of my goals as a therapist was to get her there. Not only to get her back to the soccer field, but was to actually get her back to playing her senior year of soccer.
When Catherine left the hospital, it's the end of October, I think there were 2 games left of her high school. The very last game she got to play, one of her nurses came and Catherine scored a goal. Imagine what this girl has gone through in short order, and here she is scoring a goal. And then she goes on to play Division I and is not just a Division I player. She starts at Northeastern and is an integral part of that team.
We're excited for her. She attained her goal, and yeah, just very proud of her.
So I think if I could say one thing, it would be thank you and we love you. You gave Catherine the life that she loved back.
Thanks to Shriners Children's, I'm able to be back in the game and continue my dream of playing Division I soccer.
Positive patient outcomes are central to Shriners Children's amazing care. Their mission started over 100 years ago, and it continues to shape their world-class performance in pediatric medicine, which would be impossible without top-rated, dedicated doctors across their extensive hospital network. We are excited to hear from Dr. Philip Gates about how Shriners Children's doctors are not just industry leaders for care, they're also like family to one another. And when patients come back to visit, it feels like a homecoming.
We first learned of Carolina's condition during our pregnancy, and we found the discrepancy of her leg on a routine ultrasound.
At birth, my left leg was shorter than my right leg and grew slower than my right leg. The general consensus was that amputation was the best bet, especially since I was so young.
Someone suggested, go check out Shriners Children's. They may be able to help you.
Till they came to Shriners, spoke with Dr. Gates, and he told them that that wasn't their only option, that they could lengthen my leg.
That morning we walked into clinic and met him. There was a comfort and a peace.
We hoped we were making the right decision, at the time.
Being a doctor at Shriners Shreveport, which is the original Shriners Hospital, is that there's a great deal of tradition. They brought her to me when she was very, very young. I think she used to call it her little leg. Carolina just had a great attitude about it. She always was ready to push through. The care that we give, intermeshed with the family, very much becomes a part of what is embodied in her.
Over the course of 7 years and about 20 surgeries, lengthened my left leg a total of 7 inches. There's no comparison to having my own leg. My legs are even now. There's not much that I can't do.
I mean, you just can't stop her. She's out doing all kinds of things, horseback riding and surfing. And
I'm in the best spot medically that I could be. Better than if I would have gotten treatment anywhere else.
So good.
Feels very good to be back. Comforting, good nostalgic memories.
You're a young lady now.
And a lot of the same people are still working here. And I think of all the patients they've seen throughout the years who's they've made an impact on.
Being family-oriented sets Shriners apart.
This was my strength right here.
It's really a family affair.
It's comforting as a child to have people you know who know you and you know them.
How are you? Good. How are
people that I met here who sort of were my caretakers but became my friends.
Seeing Carolina being outspoken like she has become.
The work you're putting in now is way worth it in the end.
And able to share what she's experienced with other children and families means all the world to me.
And so my way to give back and repay for what I've gone through is to help others.
My hope would be that Shriners will hang on to that personal touch, hang on to treating each child as an individual.
The gratitude that I feel, you made everything that I'm doing now possible, and I recognize that.
I mean, there can't be anything better for a doctor than to see someone that he has worked with go out and be able to change the world. And that's you.
Life can change in the blink of an eye, and that's just what happened to our next National Patient Ambassador. But thanks to the heroic efforts of a young boy and the care of Shriners Children's, his future is now full of promise. He also had no idea about the special surprise we had in store when we met with him to share his incredible story. Please say hello to Parker.
I'm Parker. I'm 13 years old. I like to play basketball. I play point guard or shooting guard.
He's always done sports like that. Baseball, flag football, basketball. He was always involved in the rec department. The morning of the accident was like any regular morning. It was the first Friday of the school year, so it was still exciting. Parker said we were just talking in the car. He said I kind of started stumbling over my words, that I wasn't responding to.
She had a seizure behind the wheel. Parker saw it coming. He released his seatbelt and guided the wheel. And that when she hit a tree.
I remember grabbing the wheel, steering away from the traffic, and then from there it's just like a few moments I remember. I remember screaming. I remember seeing my brother. My eyes felt foggy, and I remember looking down, and I saw that my ankle had broken.
I knew something was wrong when we got to the hospital. They finally led me up to his room, and I just saw my baby laying on the bed on life support with a neck brace on and all these tubes coming out of his stomach. And it was bad. The next day, you could see his foot turning a little gray. And then the next day it was black, and the doctor came in and said, okay, it's time for us to go ahead and amputate it.
I was concerned about sports. I knew that it would take some time to get back in. So they said they'll provide a prosthetic as the time progresses. And after I heard that, I said, okay, I know that it's not gonna be the same as before, but I'm gonna try everything I possibly can to live the normal life that I was supposed to. The first time I went to Shriners Children's, I was blown away by how big it was. I remember meeting the doctors for the first time, meeting Chrissy, Nate, all of those guys.
Parker wants to be active. He wants to play sports. He wants to play baseball and basketball. He wants to do things with his friends, and we want to provide him with the care and the devices that he needs to enable him to do that. There are very good prosthetics now that allow children to get back into regular activities and be very active in sports, and are here to kind of walk alongside these families to enable that to happen.
For 3 months, I was not able to walk at all, but when I first took my first step with my prosthetic, it was an amazing moment of my life, and it opened a new chapter for me.
Hi, I'm Jay Bilas with ESPN, and we're about to surprise Parker here at the Second Ward Gymnasium in Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got a video message from Jayson Tatum of the Boston Celtics and a few other things I think he'll like. Let's go. Parker, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
to
How are
see
you?
you.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good.
It's so nice to see you
meet
guys.
you.
Well, the Duke basketball team signed this ball and sent it to you, and wanted to give you that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Parker, you know I do the NBA draft analysis for ESPN, and I want to see you shoot. So let's take a look at your game and see you make some shots, because you're going to be a first-round draft pick. I can feel it. You're easy to rebound for. Goes right through the net every time. Awesome. Well, Parker, got one more thing. There's one more thing I want to show you. So there was a friend that couldn't be here today that wanted to say hello and to send you a little message. It's Jayson Tatum.
Yo, Parker, my man. What's up? This is Jayson Tatum. I really wish that I could be there today to meet you in person. I've heard all about you and your incredible story and how brave you've been and your perseverance throughout it all. You know, it's extremely inspiring. You know, I just wanted to reach out and say that I was a fan of you as well, and that, you know, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'm extremely certain that Shriners Children's Hospital will continue to take care of you. No doubt in my mind that you'll accomplish big things in this world. I'm looking forward to see it. So good luck on your upcoming basketball season. You know, you have a fan, and I'll be cheering you on from Boston.
This is Jayson Tatum.
Pretty cool. That's Jayson Tatum, and he's a fan of yours. And what he said was true. You're not only an inspiration, you're a hero. Parker, you are everything that anyone should aspire to be. Your perseverance, your bravery, and your heart are unmatched in my view. So it's been an honor to meet you. Thank you. Thank you for doing this today.
Now, the thing I love most about Shriners Children's mission is the lifelong confidence and optimism they instill in their patients. As you've seen from so many of these stories, celebrating our differences is at the heart of it all. It's a core principle that we all believe in, and I was so happy to get to share that message with some very fun and very special Shriners Children's patients.
Each one of our boys, when they were born, we found out that they were going to be born with a form of cleft. And each one of those conditions comes with their own complications. But Shriners has been a part of our lives ever since the beginning.
The hardest part for me was when I was pregnant with them and not knowing how they were gonna eat, how they were gonna thrive, how were they, what we were gonna do for them. It was really scary, but having Shriners to help us through everything made it a million times better than it could ever have been.
We are extremely close with our doctor. We just gave a huge hug to our nurse. We are so thankful to them and to all of the people that we have met because they are part of our family, whether they're blood or not.
Hi, I'm Kristen. What's your name?
I'm Jackson.
Jackson, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Landon.
Landon, nice to meet
Hi.
you. What's your name?
Dallin.
Hi, Dallin. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi.
You guys were here today talking about Shriners Children's. I've heard you guys have all had pretty good experiences there. Did you like it? Yes. And everybody went?
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like they gave you amazing care?
Yes.
That's awesome. Mr. Rogers used to say, help the helpers. And I think Shriners Children's are the helpers. That's why I choose to support, and I want to be there for people. And the ability that they have to give everyone care, no matter what the insurance, no matter what the cost. That kind of thing is really important for me, the humanity behind it all. And that there are real people that pick up the phone for families when you need something, and then when you might need another thing, and might need another thing. And so everybody here has gotten a surgery.
Yes.
How many times have you had surgery?
3.
Bro, you're a king. What a brave dude.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, because that takes a lot of moxie to have to go through something like that. I have a gift for you guys. I wrote a children's book called The World Needs More Purple People. Do you have any idea what a purple person is?
No.
No, of course not, because you haven't read the book. That's why I got you the book. A purple person asks great questions, stays really silly and laughs a lot, works really hard, uses their voice, and is uniquely themselves. Hey kid, it's me, Penny Purple. Can I show you something stupendously, fantastically, purpley amazing? You are the one and only you in the entire universe. The one and only you, curious and kind, who adds your stories, your ideas, and your smarts to your school, and it helps us learn all the more things about the world we live in and the people we live here with. And that helps our world get bigger and our world get better. And that's why I think the world needs more purple schools. The end. Oh, I want to send you guys away with this.
Thank you.
Yeah, oh, Dallin, don't you worry, baby. I got your own. Landon, would you like this? Are you going to learn to read one day? Yes! You're very welcome. It was so nice to meet you. I'm so glad that you guys like Shriners as much as I do.
Watch me.
2 simple words. It's a call synonymous with the unblemished beauty of every child's ambition. An innocent yearning for the eyes and ears of a loved one through everyday displays of accomplishment and pride. At the heart of our impassioned efforts, it's these 2 words that have driven a century of unwavering dedication to pioneering pediatric care, embracing and championing transformative capabilities and procedures that enable kids everywhere the opportunity to just be kids. These are more than buildings. They're a standing testament to the human spirit and will to rise above, welcoming halls of possibility, graced with everyday heroes. We are a legion of doctors, nurses, specialists, and staff called to deliver patient outcomes that transcend the expected and keep the unbridled power of those 2 simple words alive. For 100 years, we've watched in awe. We've triumphed in the face of adversity and created new ceilings. A century of tireless and unstoppable dedication, proving time and again what can be done when faced with the threat of what can't.
Watch me.
Shriners Children's. 100 years of the most amazing care anywhere.
I find these stories so inspiring, and I hope you do too. For 100 years and counting, Shriners Children's commitment to care continues to positively impact kids' lives. And with the support of Shriners International and the generosity of viewers like you, Shriners Children's mission will continue to thrive so that every patient can receive the life-changing and life-saving care that they need, no matter what. To learn more about how you can help, please visit shrinerschildrens.org. Thanks so much for joining us.